Ow.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Necropolis. My name is Dynosour, but you can call me Dino. Today we are not going to open this chest. You know why? Because we are still saving tokens of favor. We still really want that vampirism codex. It's very important to us. We need to plunder one more treasure chest, decompose 8 diggers, and shatter 12 grind. We haven't gotten any tokens of favor in this run yet, but we will when we plunder that treasure chest. I haven't seen any diggers yet, I haven't seen any grind, so I haven't really had anything I can do there. Ooh, I like this. Haven't seen this layout in a bit. It is a cool layout. Here's some grind. We were talking about how we... Is it some grind? Ah, there we go. We were talking about how we needed to kill 12 grind, and all of a sudden the game's just like, you know what? You really want it? You can have it. Here you go. Have a fun time. I appreciate that game. You are very well aware of my needs, my wants, my things that I like to have happen. I'm getting stuck in a corner. That is not something that I like to have happen. You're a dog. You're a dog. I'm going to switch to the electric weapon. I don't know how that does against grind. I sort of want to see. I think it does okay, based on what I've seen so far. I need to kill everything here. Absolutely everything. And then I need to do it again. I need to have a second set of everything to murder. Because in order to murder everything, you need to have everything murdered twice. That way you can be sure that everything... Can you stop doing that spinny attack? It's very frustrating. Thank you. I like these gems. I like these crafting materials. It's all very nice of you to give me. But what I would also like is this arcane food right here. I'm going to make 2 of them. I'm going to eat 1 of them. See if I need more. If I need more, I'll probably make something else, because I don't need to use 2 arcane food. At most, I need to use 1 arcane food and like an iron ration or something. But I don't need 2 arcane food. Not in this situation. Not necessary at all. No, see, we're good. You know what? I'll use the standard ration as well, just to make myself feel a little bit better about my life. Fill that shit up right there. Grab those gems. Have a look around. Little bit of a looky-loo around the place. Enjoy myself some free gems from things that are dead. Those guys are living up to their names as Necropolis snipers and being very, very long-range damage dealing pieces of wonderful, wonderful machinery that are shooting each other because I just sort of lined that up nicely. I'm going to read the description of their shield because I really do like it. I think it's hilarious. I should also... Necropolis sniper buckler. What's that saying? Everyone loves a Necropolis sniper. No, fine, be that way. Actually, it's not those guys whose shield description I like. It is the other one. It is the spinner, not the sniper. For the it's a very funny description. I really like it. I'm glad that it exists. If I see a spinner and I kill a spinner, I will read the spinner description because I like the spinner description a lot. I like it a lot. It is very, very entertaining, very nice for me to read, and I like it. And I like that you like it. I don't know if you like it, but I like it if you did. And it would make me happy to know. Standard ration. I like standard rations. I also like killing Hordemen, which I do a lot. I love the quests that are just wipe out the Hordemen, because that's just something that you're going to do on the first floor. If you get, like, the first floor that you get it on, at least. If you get it on the first floor, it'll be done by the end of the first floor. If you get it on, like, the 5th floor, it'll be done by the end of the 5th floor. Because it is just a very, like, Hordemen are everywhere. Every environment in this game has Hordemen capable of spawning there. There's no area that's just like, nah, Hordemen don't actually spawn here. Sorry about that. Nope, everywhere. Even swamps, even the Black Forest, everywhere can have Hordemen. And they just sort of, they do happen everywhere. Like, regardless of whether they can or not, they happen everywhere, or they happen quite frequently everywhere. They spawn behind you, they spawn in front of you, they spawn sometimes on the side and a little bit diagonally. On different vertical planes, on different horizontal planes, sometimes not even on a plane, sometimes they're in a forest, sometimes they're on a tractor. Not anywhere near where you're going to expect them to be. Even though there's no tractors in this game, I'm sure one of them could spawn on a tractor. If there was a tractor in this game, there would be a Hordeman on it. Because that's how Hordemen work. They spawn everywhere. They are the infestation of the Necropolis world. They are the insects, the things, the like rabbits, but not actually like rabbits, because there are rabbits in the Necropolis. But they breed like rabbits. They exist everywhere. If they spawned based on how often they bred, then Hordemen would have to be breeding every 3 seconds in this damn place. And that's 3 seconds per player. Because that's just my experience. That's the amount that I see, not to mention the other people that play this game. It's 3 seconds per player. Every 3 seconds per player that is playing. If there's 2 people playing, then there's Hordemen breeding every 1.5 seconds to create the amount of Hordemen that there are. If there's 4 people playing, then they have to breed every, like, 0.75 seconds. That's a lot of breeding. That's a lot of, like, birth giving. I don't know how, like, spawning works in terms of, like, Hordemen birth spawning. But I'm not responsible for the birth of Hordemen. I don't know how that happens. I don't know if they, like, give birth to each other and that's how they spawn. I mean, like, maybe it's just like one big mother hordman in the sky, and every time she gives birth to one of them, it just sort of falls down to the earth, and that's how we see them come. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really pay that much attention to how my enemies come into the world. I pay much more attention to how my enemies leave the world. Hello, Mr. Pyramid Spider. I will kill you for your gems and other riches that you don't really have because you're not loaded. You are not a loaded Pyramid Spider. You are simply a well-off, like, regular to-do, not in a bad situation, not in a good situation Pyramid Spider. You're just a pyramid spider, pyramid spider, spider. You're dogs. Dogs are dangerous because the brute's height means that half of his attacks don't actually hit dogs that are on the same vertical plane as them. We've talked about vertical planes already today. How I feel about vertical planes, horizontal planes, diagonality planes. That's an immolator. Getting ready to imminently immolate my face and explode right on top of it. We need to not let that happen by killing him like we just did. The little fire on the ground was his remnants. I should eat this arcane food. I was not aware of how low my health is. I have not been paying very much attention to the way my enemies are hitting me and instead trying to hit them as well. Not really focusing on the fact that they are beating the ever-loving shit out of me, which is something I should be aware of. That is 3 pukey hordmen. I don't know what their actual names are, but I'm going to call them pukey hordmen because they got like puke up in their beards. Looks like they drank too much the night before. Not even the night before. It looks like they drank too much now. And they just puked up a little bit in their beards, and now they're looking for a fight. They got their axes ready. They're gonna show me their might. I'm gonna stop rhyming now because it's really getting weird. I don't know what's going on. It's really starting to bring me fear. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting hit. I don't want to get hit. I want to not be spit. I don't know why I thought that was the word I should be using. But trying to rhyme is a difficult thing. It's not a crime, but it's a very string thing. I'm gonna just stop. Stop. Please stop. We're progressing through the stumps. That's a lot of gems just sitting there and some crafting materials too. I don't mind any of those things. Very nice to have them added to my kit. And by my kit, I mean my backpack where I carry all my things, including my crafting materials and my gems. I just sort of collect them all. Make them enjoy themselves inside of me. The fun way. The way that is fun for everyone involved in them. Hello, Mr. Dog. I'm going to cut you with this sword made of electricity and wonderful, wonderful niceness. Electricity and wonderful, wonderful niceness. Also, I know I said electricity, and I don't normally pronounce electricity that way, but I honestly think that I might start pronouncing it that way because that sort of sounds cool. It rolls off the tongue really nicely. Listen to the rhythms in that. Electricity. Electricity. It has this like this rhythm feel to it, and I like that. I like words that have a good rhythm to them. It's part of why I like the word flabbergasted, which we've talked about in a Rocket League episode recently. But it's something that I'm a big fan of, like the way that just like it makes your mouth feel cool when you say the word, and I like it when my mouth feels cool saying words. It feels nice, just the way that I like them to feel. Here appears to be the end of our floor. We do not have enough gems for the blessing of the gods. Regardless of how many gems we get from the urns that will be here, we will not get enough for the blessing of the gods. That is unfortunate, but it is something that happens, something that is very difficult to avoid. We will look for our old man vendor, make sure that he doesn't have anything we're interested in. I doubt I'm going to be spending anything on colors anytime soon, because I am saving for the Vampirism Codex. He doesn't have any colors anyways. Doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, I know I talk a lot about the Vampirism Codex, but it is a big deal to me. It's something that I think that we really, really need. Because I want to progress further in Necropolis. I want to get further in. I want to get out. I know that you can get out. And by no, I mean like I have a very, very strong inclination to believe that there is a way out of this place. And I just haven't got there. There's no way that it just goes forever, and the further you get, it just gets harder, and then you just die. Like, there's got to be an end, right? There's got to be a way out. There's got to be something that we can, like, properly achieve if we don't fuck up, which we do often. We do often fuck up, and that is how we wind up in the situation where we are. Where we're, like, 50 episodes into this thing, and we still haven't escaped. I'm bad at this game. I admit that. I'm not very good, but I have a fun time. I enjoy myself. I really like this game. It's a great game, and I wish I was better at it. I don't generally consider myself to be bad at most games, but this is one that I'm not very particularly good at the moment. Then again, I don't like actively try to get better. I don't really know how I would actually try to get better other than practice, which is what I do every day. This is artwork that we have seen before. multiple times. It is not new. You are not a new piece of art. I don't know how I can get better at the game, but just pure practice. And I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to keep getting better places. I want to get more tokens of favor. I need to open a chest so I can get a token of favor. And I need the tokens of favor so I can get the codex that I want. The Vampirism Codex, which I think will like completely improve my gameplay 100%. Because a lot of the time I die because I'm not healing, because I'm just sort of in the middle of a fight and I can't really heal in the middle of a fight. But the Vampirism Codex, if it works the way that I think it does, which is when you hit an enemy, you absorb some of their health, it would be absolutely wonderful. Ooh, a Black Forest for the next time that we do this. I think that would be the best way to improve my gameplay, would be to have a thing that heals me in the middle of fights every time I hit something. Because it brings one more thing that I don't have to think about, which is absolutely wonderful. Alright everybody, we're gonna have to cut this one off here. This has been Necropolis. I have been Dynosour. You can call me Dino. Like if you like the video, because if you like it, you might as well like it. Subscribe for more of my videos, including more of this series, more of this run. You'll see more of this run next time. And thank you for watching. Yeah.